Today we're doing another oil change on the BMW M235i. Not only are we going to be doing an oil change, we're going to be reacting and sometimes roasting some of your guys' cars. You guys sent your cars in on Instagram, so I thought I got to review them. Basically what we're going to do a tier list, right? So right at the bottom we've got I'd rather drive a bus. I'd rather take the bus. Next up, then we've got what were you thinking buying a car like that? Then, you know, we've got meh, it's like the middle, it's just like, yeah, it's all right, it does the job. And then one above that, we got that'll do. We're getting somewhere. You're like, yeah, you know what? I quite like that, it's all right. Then above that, we've got the absolutely incredible column. This is where this starts getting really good. And we give the best car of the video its crown on the wow section. So let's get started. First thing we're gonna do, oh shit, that's harder than I thought. Take that, just undo that, and we've got to undo the oil filter housing, but we need a little adapter for that. Right. So we once that on, put that in there and lifty-loosey, I'm guessing. Jesus, is it? We may or may not have been trying to twist it the wrong way, but I think we're off now. Yeah, cool. So we can leave that like that. We get the car on jacks. It's going to be on jacks in 3, 2, 1. Bang! It's all on jacks, as you can see. We're all up and ready to go. The next thing to do, I guess, is to drain the oil. Leo's turned up and PB. But first, let's review some cars. Right, guys, coming in at number 1, we've got Damien.F.G's BMW 318i. It's an E92. It's a stock E92. It's a 318i. I'll back it. It's a nice colour. Unfortunately, it's a 318i, so I don't know. I think they might have been the 2 litre 4-cylinder. I don't think they had the 3-cylinder back then, so I guess get something for that. It's okay. If you did something to it, it will look really nice, but let's put it in the meh. Right then, guys, so number 2 is actually Project SRI's Vauxhall Astra SRI. I mean, from that photo, it looks pretty good. I quite like the chameleon tint. I mean, it's a bit cringe and it's a bit childish, but I quite like it. However, I really don't like Astras. Hold my hands up, I'll say it, I just don't back an Astra. Look, what he's done to it is he's made it the best he could make it, I suppose. The chameleon tint I quite like. Actually, I really like those taillights. They're definitely not standard. I really like them. Let's put it in the meh. As I said, I don't really back an Astra. I'm strapped up, you know what I'm saying? Gang. Oh, that one's got 2 fingers in as well. Oh, guys, this is going to go everywhere. It's so hot as well. Oh, guys, this is too hot. The oil is too hot. Why is it? It's going to burn my fingers. Oh, God. We gotta get it out. Is it? Go on, fast. Oh, that's not going over my head. There you go, it's traded. Oh, sorry. That's happening, Next up is That Loud F22's BMW M235i competition. This is his 218i with an M2 front bumper conversion kit on it, and it absolutely looks beautiful. I mean, I've seen it in person. I love it a lot. Don't get me wrong, it's no M2 competition, but it looks really, really close to one, and I really, really like it. Look, guys, I really like his build. You guys seen it on the channel, you know what it sounds like as well. If you don't, I'm going to play a sound clip really quick. If it was an M2 competition, I'd put it in the wow, but it's not, but it's pretty damn close. So I'm going to put it in the absolutely incredible. You guys don't like me for that, but I don't care. Right, guys, I'm sensing a theme here. We got another BMW. We got a 330i, I believe. It's a stage 3 with 400 horsepower. Look, you can't knock it. I mean, that's the same, that's almost the same horsepower as the M3. I don't back the colour, but I do like it. It's a little bit granddad spec with the colour, I think. It's a little bit granddad spec. Let's put it in the that'll do. All right, guys. So next up, we have Taylor_Stevenson's VW Scirocco R. I'm a Scirocco fan. I really like them. They were I was in the running of getting a Scirocco instead of this car. I love Sciroccos a lot. The front I don't like as so much, but the back is beautiful. I think it looks lovely. I don't like the colour. I really, really don't like the blue. There's not many. I don't really like blue cars. I'm gonna give it the that'll do. Right, so now we're actually switching this out for a performance air filter. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a minute, but we've actually got to figure out how to take this off. Right, guys, so here is the air filter. It's ITG performance air filter. I'm not sponsored or anything, but we got it in a bundle from Williams Performance with the oil. I'm not sponsored by them either, but you know, it's really cheap oil and it comes with this. So we need to take out the old air filter, which we've pretty much got, which is actually surprisingly really clean. Okay, so ITG performance air filter. Basically, it's going to give us, I think, about 250 horsepower. So we should be running in the 700s. and then when we tune it, it will easily be like 1,000 wheel horsepower. So, I mean, in little gains. Obviously, I'm joking. This will add a few, maybe 10, if we're lucky. But this is the air filter you want to go for if you only care about performance. Hey, it's greasy, feel that?
I don't want to touch it if it's greasy.
Ooh. What about the other?
Uh-oh. Where?
Oh, and we got to take the whole undertrav because this guy lost it.
Tapped it and it just...
What's up, gang? We got the clip. Yippee! Just screwing it back in now. All right, guys. Now we've got one that I actually was really happy it was sent in because I actually really like this car and I never thought I'd say I like this car. So this is CLA 45 _ Aaron's CLA 45. I really like it. Oh, I'm sorry to say it. I really like it. I'm not a Merc guy. I'm really not a Merc guy, but I really like this. I love the color. That's to be honest, that's the main point. The colour is a nice thing. But yeah, I'm not a Merc guy. I'm really not. So I'm sorry. But this actually looks really nice. I'm going to put it in the absolute incredible just because I'm in love with that colour. Unfortunately, it is a Mercedes. So, right, guys, we've got a really special one and possibly the best one we've had yet. We've got a 2014 Polo TDI. Whoa! With a massive 75 horsepower. It's alright. Does the job. Don't back it though. I don't back a Polo, in all fairness. My best mate's got a Polo, but... And one thing I know about Polos, they are unreliable as... So, like, I can't give you points for that. I'm gonna have to put it in the what were you thinking tab. What were you thinking behind that? You could have bought anything else. Right then, guys, so the next one is another BMW. I'm really noticing a trend here. We've got an E82 120D. So these E82s were basically the OG 2 Series before it was a thing. So this was a 1 Series coupe. I'll put it in the mare as again. I do like the 1 Series coupe. I think there's a 1M bumper conversion you can do on them that look really good. So it was also sent in his dad's cars. Now these are really interesting, so I'm not actually sure what they are. So one is a 1970 MGC, which I'm guessing is this blue one here. It looks really cool. I like it. I quite like them old cars. I'm gonna put it in the absolutely incredible. He's also sent in his dad's 1997 Mini Cooper JCW SI Rover. That's a lot of words. I love this as well. I'm a Mini guy. I like it a lot. Love the colour. Love everything about it. I'm going to put it in absolutely incredible as well because I think it's absolutely incredible. I back it. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take out the oil filter housing. Right. Old filter. Doesn't look like there's any metal in it. Good news. Right. So the first thing we got to do is remove the O-rings and replace them. I did this in my last oil change video.
What?
Fits.
What?
We're in. Right. So this can go back in. Right, guys, so this guy, Ryan.Craze, has sent in 2 of his cars. Now, these are really cool. So the first one we're going to do is a blue Mark 7.5 ST180. It's mapped to 235 brake. It's just a standard Fiesta ST that you see everywhere. I love the colour, though. This is the best Fiesta colour you can get. But I'm not a real big Fiesta guy. I'm going to put it in meh. But the next one they sent in is a Mark 6 ST150 track car. Now this is what I'm about. I'm about these big builds, guys. I'm going to put it in absolutely incredible. If you guys have sent in your big builds on cars, I'm putting it incredible. I don't care. Right then, guys, the next one is possibly the best car it's going to be on here today. It is F82 _ SKU's BMW M4. This is beautiful. And to make it even better, he's got it in San Marino blue, which is my favourite colour on any car. It's going in the wow. A shout out to F82 SKU because this is beautiful. Right, and the last one on the list is that Mark II FR's, I guess, see it Leon FR. I know this guy IRL. His car is really nice, and he's a solid geezer as well. So make sure to drop him a follow. I love the colour of the car. However, I don't really like the shape of the car. Look, let's be honest here. If I was just saying things I like about the car, the video would be boring. I'm going to put it in... To be fair, he's done a lot to it. Let's just have a look. You know what? It's 300 horsepower for a little Cupra. I'm going to put it in absolutely incredible. Wish me luck. Okay, didn't cold start. Have a look underneath, mate. All right then, guys. So the car is running. We're waiting for it to warm up. Then we'll do a quick measure check. We've put 6 litres in. It does need 6.5. As you can see, it's not warm. We can't do it. It does need 6.5, but we're just going to put 6 in first so we don't overfill. Even though it doesn't really matter. Yeah, we've put 6 in. We're letting it warm up. So what we've done is oil change, oil filter change, and we've also put a performance air filter in. Okay, so it reckons we're at max. The only issue with that is we're not on level ground. This is the problem. This is the problem when you have an electronic dipstick. We're not on level ground, and I've only put 6 litres in instead of the 6.5. I'm gonna put 250 mil in, and just like that, oil change completed. Right guys, that is the end of today's video. I really hope you guys did enjoy it. If you wanna see my mother going out in this car, then click up there. She absolutely hated it, so it's a really funny video to watch. But anyway guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, guys.